little bit wide, well picked up, and let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yes. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yeah. They'll get at least one.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
End of the over, 5 off it. The Super Kings are 5 for none. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here. Thrashed away. What a shot.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Wow, that's missed the lot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just threw the shot too early.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. They'd look for a couple here.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
Caught. Gone.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
That's the kind of shot you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep the control and find the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication. It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Archer getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters.
Waiting.
Huge appeal.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Quick onto that in the infield. Gone! Played all around it.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Oh my, that's racing away.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Archer from the Paddington end. Out! Caught!
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Sharma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Stokes has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait. Yep.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Straight to the fielder.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep. Keeper. Yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Absolutely nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Picks the gap perfectly.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
22 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 52 for 4. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
7 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 59 for 4. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Wait. Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Waiting. Yep. Yep. No.
Needs to be on target.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Yep. Bowler.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Super Kings are 68 for 4.
Yep. Yep. Wait.
Incredible, what a grab.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Beaten on the drive. Over. The Super Kings are 76 for 5. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end.
Yep. Done.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out. Stokes shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
Nice bowling.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Green shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. 5 runs added there. The Super Kings are 81 for 5. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Gets back in time. A good decision against taking the risky second run.
Waiting. Wait on.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
Waiting.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowlers.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
6 runs added in the over. The Super Kings are 87 for 5.
Catch it.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Managed to get it fine, and it trickled away to the boundary. Just waited on it nicely.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Nice shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Going with spin now. There'll be runs here.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Waiting.
Nice shot.
Yep.
Runs possible. They'll get at least one.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
3 added in that over. The Super Kings are 108 for 5. Khan, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Paddington end. Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
Yep.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
Thrashed away. What a shot.
Read that really well. A fantastic back foot shot that's raced through the infield and straight to the boundary.
Green coming into the attack from the Randwick end. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Drives and misses everything.
Green with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Green has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
There was no doubt about that one whatsoever. It was ever so well hit over the boundary rope for six. The fielder didn't have to move.
Sharma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Straight to the fielder.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Right on. Yes. Nice bowling.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
8 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 130 for 7.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Yeah, yeah. Go.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Oh, that is a great catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yeah.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
The Super Kings weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Yeah, yeah.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Right on.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
No.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yeah, yeah. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. David to wrap up the innings. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Heaved away off the back foot, sweetly timed.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
And that's the end of the innings. The Indians have been set a target of 156 runs.
Right there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
The Indians get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Great shot, at least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Immediately underway with some runs.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Indians are 5 for 1. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Well placed, should get a single.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Big edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Edged it.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
They'd look for a couple here. A couple on offer here.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg. Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it.
Massive edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Misses everything.
Sharma shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Huge edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Couldn't have played that any better.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Edged. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. They'll get at least one. 5 runs added in the over. The Indians are 31 for 1. Thick edge. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Nice shot, runs possible. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me. That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
timed that brilliantly.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to... punch it through the field for 4. The field comes up, looking to stop the easy singles.
There'll be runs here. Brilliant diving stop. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Exquisitely down on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Nicked it! Straight to the fielder.
Sharma shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Drives and misses everything.
Stokes with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Rating.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Chance. Huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Indians are 69 for 1. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Times it nicely. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Indians are 77 for 1. Stokes from the Paddington end. Into the gap. Nice shot.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Bowler is confident on this one. Picks the gap perfectly.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Over. The Indians are 84 for 2.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit the boundary. Changing the field here to try and stop the batters getting singles.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely,